Hybrid Cloud, Implementation Engineer Exam NS0-404 dumps are the best material for you to study. Share some NetApp NS0-404 exam dumps here. 1. You are performing a default deployment using Kubernetes. In this scenario, where is persistent data stored? A. On the worker node with the pod. B. On the master node. C. On a random worker node. D. On every worker node. 2. Which 3 volume workflows are supported by Trident for Kubernetes? Choose 3. A. Volume import. B. Volume replication. C. Loon resize. D. Volume clone. E. Volume snapshots. 3. Your customer is writing a curl command to test an API call to deploy Cloud Volumes OWTAP for AWS. They want to know what the content type parameter should be set to in the header of the HTTP request. In this scenario, what would you tell the customer? A. Set the parameter to text, plain. B. Set the parameter to application, JSON. C. Set the parameter to application, XML. D. Set the parameter to text, HTML. 4. Your customer wants a hierarchical view of their Kubernetes clusters, as well as the utilization of pod and namespace objects running inside of the clusters. In addition, they want to be notified when certain health or performance metrics are affecting the objects in the cluster, as well as their storage. In this scenario, which product would satisfy the requirements? A. NetApp Cloud Insights. B. NetApp Trident. C. Spot Elastigroup by NetApp. D. NetApp Cloud Manager. 5. You want to add your NetApp Storage Grid embedded Prometheus instance as a data source to Grafana. What must be done to accomplish this task? A. Unblock port 9090 on the Storage Grid primary admin node. B. Deploy a gateway node in Storage Grid. C. Reboot the Storage Grid primary admin. D. Create a dashboard for Storage Grid in Grafana. 6. Your organization is adopting DevOps principles to deliver innovation rapidly. Which 3 methods support this approach? Choose 3. A. Automate processes as much as possible. B. Plan to reduce the blast radius of failures. C. Implement version control for code changes. D. Implement daily stand-up meetings for all team members. E. Allow more people within the organization to approve changes. 7. A customer has implemented a NetApp-based hybrid cloud solution using a FFA 700 on-premises and Cloud Volumes ONTAP for AWS. When attempting to cut over workloads from on-premises to AWS, a final snap mirror update fails. In this scenario, what are 2 validation points to ensure cutover success? Choose 2. A. Network connectivity between the sites. B. Bandwidth on the source volumes. C. Capacity on the destination volumes. D. On-command Cloud Manager installed. 8. You are working with your development team to automate the deployment of Cloud Volumes ONTAP instances across various hyperscalers. The developers are asking you for specific RESTful API calls and other details to facilitate the automation. In this scenario, which 2 links would you provide to them? Choose 2. A. The link to the API documentation on cloud.netapp.com. B. The link to the Swagger interface found on the connector instance. C. The link to the Swagger interface found on cloud.netapp.com. D. The link to the API documentation on readthedocs.io. 9. You are deploying a containerized application to track user data. However, every time the container is recreated, user data is lost. What do you need to save this data? A. Configuration management. B. Persistent storage. C. Dynamic proxy. D. Elastic compute. 10. You want to increase the storage performance of a Kubernetes application running in Azure Kubernetes Service, AKS. You are using Astra Control Service to back up the applications. What 2 steps would you take to complete this task? Choose 2. A. Restore using a different storage class. B. Restore application to the original namespace. C. Restore application to a new namespace. D. Restore using the original storage class.